would you like to do when you visit Japan? Japan offers a variety of interesting experiences because it has a long history and regional variations of traditions. The transportation network is good these days, but before modernization, it was very difficult to travel across Japan because of the mountains that separated villages. So each region developed unique cultural traditions. Hi, my name is Professor Mariko Eguchi of the University of Shimane. Today, I am going to introduce you to a traditional performing art of Japan called Iwami Kagura. And I would like to show that watching Iwami Kagura will take you to a world of Japanese myths. Before I explain the mythical world of Iwami Kagura, a traditional performing art in the Iwami area of Japan, I would like to talk about what Kagura is. According to a Japanese myth, it is believed that Kagura, namely Shinto music and dance, was first performed when it became dark after the sun goddess hid herself in a cave. The sun goddess name is Terasu, which can be translated into lighting up the heaven. Ama is a noun for the heaven, and Terasu is a verb meaning light up. The sun goddess became very angry at her violent brother, who was the god of storm, and she retreated into a cave called Heavenly Grotto. Because of her retreat, the world became dark and trouble arose. In order to bring the sun goddess out of hiding, other gods gathered in front of the heavenly grotto and discussed what to do. They came up with an idea to throw a merry party to lure the goddess out of the cave, and they summoned the goddess of music. Her name is Ame no Uzume, meaning heavenly musician. Then the music goddess turned the barrel upside down and stood on it. She said she would tread on the barrel and let it roar. So she stomped hard on the barrel loudly and danced wildly, revealing her breasts and waving bamboo leaves. Her dance was so powerful and erotic that everyone screamed for joy. Then the sun goddess, wondering what was going on, peeked out of the cave. At that moment, a strong male god closed the cave and tied the entrance with a rope across the entrance so the sun goddess could not return to her hiding place, and it became bright again. This dance is believed to be the origin of Kagura, the Shinto ritual dance. This story is written in the oldest Japanese book called Ancient Matters. Iwami Kagura is one of such Kagura traditions rooted in the Iwami region, which is the old name of the current Shimane Prefecture, Japan. It is located to the north of Hiroshima. There are about 160 Kagura companies. This popularity is surprising because the area's population is only 220,000 people. It's common to see their performances at shrines, community centers, shopping malls, schools, and festivals. People in this region are proud of this tradition. In most Kagura plays, the performers wear masks of characters such as gods, demons, and imaginary animals. Wearing masks helps performers to become something supernatural. The dancers are not professional but ordinary workers who have regular jobs. In the evening after their work, they practice music and dance once or twice a week. By wearing masks, such common individuals transform themselves into mythical characters. They can express unusual emotions and do extraordinary acts as if they were inhabited by gods or demons. This transformation is made possible by wearing a mask. The vision of a mask wearer is limited to the tiny holes for the eyes, and the mask wearer experiences a sense of confinement and darkness. A masked dancer can hardly see his surroundings. This jerky movement is created for the performer to be able to see his surroundings better. Also, the way they keep in spinning is said to be inducing a trance-like state to the dancer. Quick spinning is one characteristic of Iwami Kagura. Unlike other Kagura traditions, Iwami Kagura is very fast and dancers spin very quickly. In Japanese dancing, there are two types of movement. One is called mai, which is spinning, and the other is odori, which is jumping and dancing. In Iwami Kagura, dancing is never called odori. People in this region are very picky about this difference. I once said dance and offended local people. It should be mai, circular spinning movement. There are two types of spinning movement. One is right turn or clockwise, and the other is opposite turn or counterclockwise. So they keep repeating right turns and opposite turns to the drumming music. In this way, the dancer is said to enter an extraordinary state of consciousness, as if they can hear oracles from gods. Also, the dancer keeps raising their hand high while holding bells, twigs, or paper to ask gods who are high above the heaven to come down to this world. When I hear bells, I can hear the rustling sound of autumn leaves, and I can imagine gods are coming down to this world from the mountains. When I hear the high-pitched sound of a bamboo flute and loud pounding of a drum, I can feel something unusual is going to happen. Thank you.